too close. Come on then. No more hiding. This isn't what I wanted! I only hope you can forgive me. Stop! This has gone on long enough! The village. I'm not here to play! Stop! This has gone on long enough!
You're just full of surprises, aren't you? Garuda will be proud. on you. Garuda will be proud. full of surprises, aren't you? Garuda will be proud.
Warriors! Warriors!
a tantrum.
Clive! Where is he? Well, yes. He's adorable.
He is now. But did you see him a few moments ago?
Clive, I don't know how to thank you.
It's all right. We should find him a dry blanket, though. Wouldn't want the little monster catching a cold.
There. He's finally asleep.
The poor thing had a long day.
That makes two of us. So, what happens now?
Now? Now, we make things right.
How?
By providing Walyas what he was denied. A place to learn and grow. A family to love and protect him. So that one day, when the wounds in his heart and mind have finally healed, he might decide for himself how he'd like to live the rest of his life. But until then, I'll stay by his side, come what may.
Then he's a lucky boy. And not only because he'll have the best warrior this side of the belt to teach him the battle axe.
She'll do her best.
Shula, the beast that threatened your home is tamed. The empire that threatened your people toppled. Might it not be time to cast off your ancestors' glamour and retake your place in the Twins?
Perhaps. It's not as if we have the crystals to maintain the wall much longer. But are we truly safe? Is the world truly ready to accept us for who we are and what we believe? If I remember rightly, you and yours still choose to remain hidden, do you not?
We do.
Well, your people will always be welcome in Haven, regardless.
As will yours in the hideaway. We're allies now. If there's anything you need from us, supplies, food, equipment, do not hesitate to ask.
It's kind of you to offer. But we'll manage, just as we always have. Besides, I suspect you'll be needing everything at your disposal if you're going to save the world.
I fear much of it is past saving. The best we can do is strive to turn what's left into a world where we can all live as equals.
A noble endeavor. And there'll be a place in this world for us, will there? For Walyas.
For everyone. I swear it.
Then we shall be waiting. Until the tides bear you back to shore.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Well, yes. Only time will tell. But I can certainly think of worse places to spend one's childhood. The Moats of Water are a fine people, and they will take good care of him.
Up by the Vare, Ultima spoke to me. She called Leviathan his most profaned fragment, and told me to redeem the sins that had laid him low.
Is that so? The sins of Wallius's ancestors were grave indeed. To force him to prime at so tender an age.
And to freeze him in time, that he might never know what it was to live.
Yet I doubt either of those crimes was the source of Ultima's displeasure. It was that the Icon's power had been put to another purpose than the one he intended. To him, Leviathan must have seemed an aberration.
Could that be why Ultima made no attempt to lead me to him? The fear that this profaned fragment might corrupt his vessel somehow.
Perhaps. Or perhaps he simply deemed Leviathan surplus to requirements. Having concluded that his vessel might be made to serve his purposes without the full sum of his power.
His purposes? There's no escaping them. Even here. Hidden away in Mysidia, the blessing of the crystals proved nothing but a prison. A prison into which Wallius was born, and from which freedom is hard won. If the world doesn't change, if we don't change it, he'll end up suffering the same fate as every dominant who came before him.
Then we must change it.
That we must.
And we shall.
Yes? A good tide to you.
My friend, I have news. I think I might have found a way to break Talor's curse.
Go on.
Well, after listening to the village elders and scouring every likely-looking tome in the library, I learned that not all Tombries are the same little green menaces we know and loathe. Apparently, a chosen few live to incredible ages and grow to many times the size of their counterparts. The folktales hold that it's the very eldest of these, the Tombury kings, who weave the curses, and that their magics bind their victims to them, that they might continue to...
So if we slay the one that cast the curse, the feeding will cease.
But that was my thinking, yes, though I doubt it'll be easy. These kings are not just bigger, they're stronger too. And if the tales are true, it is a perilous proposition in short. But it may also be Talor's...
I'll do it. Even if killing this king doesn't break the curse.
Thank you.
So then...
That, alas, I do not know. It must have
Fanet! You were the one asking about because there's a whole bloody army of them out on the clo...
What? But why would they stray so far? And why now?
There's only one way to find out. I'll head up the mountain.
Right. Thank you. And please, be careful. Hey, mister! Here! Please, mister, you've got to help us. The village is in danger, and if someone doesn't do something... you should have seen it.
Stop. Take a deep breath and tell me everything. Starting with your name.
Sorry, my name's Eirik. When you went up to the Erevabbas with Miss Shula, I followed you.
You could have been killed.
Lady Shula told us you lot were great warriors, so I thought I'd be alright if I stayed close like. But then I lost track of you in the woods, and that's when I saw it.
Saw what?
A great, big, dripping, drooling monster. Spitting out great spouts of water it was, that were tearing up the ground and cutting down trees.
Spouts of water? I don't recall saying anything like that in the forest.
Well, I did, and I don't ever want to see it again. You'll get rid of it, won't you?
All right. If this creature is as terrible as you claim, it could well pose a threat to the village. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, mister. It was over by the Swift one that I saw it. Maybe it's still there.
Then that's where I'll start my search. But this time, you're going to stay here. Understood?
I wouldn't go through those gates for 1,000 gil. Not with that thing out there. Good luck, though.
I heard the tributary can fell an ibex from 100 feet.
And then I dreamed I saw...
My lord, might I have a moment of your time?
Certainly. What is it?
It's a long story. But before we get to that, would I be right in thinking Lady Shula told you about the witch from the...
Yes. She said that your ancestors found her here, and that it was she who taught them the spell to stop time. She was like Wallius, you know. A dominant. The warden of...
My great-grandmother suspected as much. She cared for the poor woman when the end was near. And it was she whose duty became to attend her grave. A duty that...
I see. And... the service you would beg of me?
Well, until recently, the path to the grave had long been blocked by a fallen tree. But when our woodsman finally found time to move it, we quickly realized it might have been better. On trying to clear the rest of the path, you see, we discovered that a flock of bloodthirsty beasts had claimed that none of us was a match for them. But you, my lord, have proven your strength many times over. Would you drive them away for us?
Of course. I'll see the path is made safe.
Thank you, my lord. The grave is in a place called Witch Drop. To reach it, one must turn left at the Winged Wains, then follow the path around to the right, deep into the forest.
Why so far from Haven?
It was where she lived. When our ancestors first came to Mysidia, they found her there, in an old abandoned village, and it was her heartfelt wish to return there in death. So when she passed away, my great-grandmother had a stone erected for her on the cliffs overlooking the place she once called home.
How thoughtful. Well then, no time like the present. Left at the ships, then round to the right, you said.
Just so. Thank you once again, my lord. I will join you at the grave anon.
You wouldn't happen to have some time on your hands, would you, Clive? Only I was wondering if you might help me with something else.
Don't tell me. Another unruly dominant.
Not quite, but a dangerous foe nonetheless. It promises to be quite a hunt. Care to join me?
All right. Tell me about our quarry.
A fiendish, cold-blooded beast known as a Givra. Normally, we leave such animals well alone, and for good reason. But I have an even better reason to want its tongue.
Its tongue?
If you'll permit me, tributary, I can explain.
Certainly, Yamila.
It's been over a week since me sister gave birth to her first child. Yet she still isn't back on her feet. We've tried everything to restore her spirits. Physics and nostrums, the laying on of hands and of leeches. But all to no avail. The healers tell me there's only one hope left. A broth as potent as its ingredients are perilous to procure.
It isn't only Yamila's sister who stands to benefit from this, by the way. There's her baby to think of. And Walias, too. She'd agreed to be his wet nurse, you see.
I'd be glad to help.
Thank you. Our hunters have no shortage of skill, but this task calls for more than that. And it won't be achieved through weight of numbers either. The Givra is as wary a foe as it is a deadly one. 2 hunters might catch it unawares, but any more than that, and it would pick up our scent a league away.
Then it is decided. The 2 of you will go, while Jill and I occupy ourselves here.
Perhaps we might help prepare the broth.
That would be most kind of you.
Come then, Clive. The river of time flows fast, and so must we. There's a Givra that has claimed the ruins at the foot of the mountain as its hunting ground. But as I say, they are wary creatures. We'll need suitable bait to draw it out. The flesh of a forest ibex should suffice.
To the forest, then.
There's nothing a Givra loves more than a fat haunch of ibex.
There speaks the voice of experience. Do you hunt often?
Since I was a girl, my father would take me. Then after he returned to the sea, Yamila's father. Our families have always been close. Even if her sister wasn't Walias's wet nurse, I couldn't stand by and watch her suffer.
Is that the hunter?
Faster!
Are you all right?
I was tracking an ibex when a great spout of water struck me.
Did you see what made it?
No. All I...
Might this be the culprit? Leave him to us. You've caused enough trouble. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Hardly a threat to the village, but you can't blame the boy for being scared. Do you think that was the beast which attacked you?
That thing? Not a chance. And the blast of water that hit me was beyond anything an Archelon can manage.
Oh. A boy from the village sent me in search of a beast.
That's it. Sounded like it came from the room.
I'll go.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Those won't be friendly.
Hello. Hello.
What do we have here?
Oh, bastard.
Found her. Something's been busy. Whatever this creature is, it's out for blood. But it's not having ours. Where are you? Fragment of Walius' rage. Should have known. Time to put you to bed too. Fingers crossed that's the last of them. Either way, I should let Eirik know the danger is past. For now, at least. This might take a while.
These will do nicely.
You deserve a rest.
Return to the sea, and to the...
We have our bait then. What next?
Next, we pay a visit to the Dark Gate to pick some local weed. It'll help disguise our scent.
Good girl. Run like the wind. Be safe.
There should be a sprig or two of local weed growing somewhere around here. Look for the golden leaves.
Is this it?
Aye, that's the stuff. Crush the leaves between your fingertips and rub them on your clothes.
If you insist. You could have warned me about the smell.
Like corruption, isn't it? We'll have an honor guard of flies before long. But it'll stop the Givra from noticing us. Its nose will tell it we're nothing but a feast for worms.
Oh, I feel so much better.
We can wash it off afterwards. If there's one good thing about the Givra choosing the ruins for its hunting ground, it's that there's plenty of fresh water nearby.
Where should we lay the bait?
Givras are creatures of habit. Look for some sign of its passing. It's sure to return to the same place sooner or later.
A fresh kill.
But not a Givras. The wounds are too clean.
These look like a predator's tracks. You can clearly make out the claws.
And not just any claws. These belong to a Givra. There's no mistaking them. We'll lay the bait here.
Let's hope our friend is hungry. Still no sign.
Patience, Clive. Hunting's not something you can rush.
Have you stalked these beasts before?
Once. Givras are fast, so the job called for a bearer. But even with my knack, it was a close-run thing.
Not many leaders would take such risks for their people.
Says the man who battled an icon to save a boy he barely knew. It is the way of the motes of water to use what gifts we've been given for the good of all. And I gather it's your way too.
It was Sid, the man whose name I bear. He fought for his people and their future with every fiber of his being. I'm just following in his footsteps. In many ways, you remind me of him.
Me? You're confusing daring with desperation. Quiet. Something's coming. Our guest has finally arrived.
Shall we greet him?
It'd be rude not to.
Don't let it escape.
Nice try.
Hello. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with you niggas. I know Elijah joined the party and he's been in here for hours but didn't say a damn thing. Then he just left in like a couple minutes ago.
That he said he went to go watch YouTube.
Was he on the game?
Yeah. Ain't that what he said? Why I just called him?
You weren't exaggerating when you said they were dangerous.
They're forces of nature, all right.
That hit me. It's crazy.
And with this one's passing, the river of life has calmed. O roaring torrent, son of storms, may your spirit run free in the open ocean. This flesh I claim, that your gifts might rain down upon us this day, and our river flow in spate once more.
Fuck me. Ah.
Well then, let's return to the village. We must get this tongue to Yamila before it spoils.
What about the rest of the creature though?
Come on. Run like the wind. This should be the path to Witchdrop. Hungry, Toggle?
Tidal attacks. What is that? What is considered a tidal attack?
Acidity. Alleviate feel of tightness.
Here's our welcoming party.
Oh my goodness. Fuck off.
Looks like that's the last of them. Now, where's the grave?
Hey, Dan, do you plan on being Elden Ring enough to get to the DLC?
I can walk from here.
Maybe someday. I just never really found myself in the mood to really play it. I am motivated a little bit more to play, considering that all of y'all are playing it right now. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just a matter of time, I guess.
Mm.
This must be it.
My lord, thank you for making the path safe again.
Ise. Was that her name?
Yes.
I just got off the phone with my grandma. Tosh.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So, news is the latest news. Last night, my mom asked if she could use my car, right? So, she wanted to go, I guess, do pool downtown with a friend, and Dad wanted to tag along, and Mom didn't really want to do that because I mean, like they tend to get into it with each other somehow, some way, and or he ends up being like nasty, like getting like nasty attitudes or whatnot. And she didn't want to deal with that, but I mean, he was just like he'll be all right. But they go out last night, and that's exactly what he does. He was acting up and like a fool. So then they got into it, and then Dad was just like, "Well, take me home." But Mom was just like, "No, I'm not taking you home. We enjoying ourselves out here tonight. We had to wait a whole hour for you to get ready just to come out with us." And so so he ended up taking my car and leaving him there. And I guess Mom didn't had to find a way back home last night, which is the fucked up part. And I didn't know all this was happening because I woke up this morning and I saw my car wasn't out. I was just like, well, odds are my mom stayed up pretty late last night. I'm thinking she didn't get home until early in the morning and she's probably asleep. So I didn't think much of it until she called me earlier asking where Dad was, if Dad made it home. He wasn't. So Dad's been gone all day with my car. More than likely fooling around with one of his little hoes or whatever the fuck. Um, and he hasn't been picking up the phone all day. It's straight to voicemail. Usually, whenever that happens, where he goes missing with my car and you can't call him, it usually leads to him coming back home with my car smelling like piss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, not to mention that he also left Amari at Mom's house. He left his son at my mom's house for her to watch him the entire day without saying anything. Left her downtown, left her son and left his son at my mom's house, and doesn't say a word to nobody. I don't know but my grandma just called me. I guess Mom got into it with him. She finally got a hold of him, or she found out where he was, or whatever the fuck. And she said he's bringing my car back home, and to try not to get into it with him because he pissed in the car again. Called that shit. I called it. I knew it. That nigga pissed in my car again.
Honestly, at that point, how can you not get mad? Like, yeah, how can you not get mad at that
I'm
shit?
like, it's like, well, honestly, I'm not. I'm not mad per se. Like every time he pissed in my car, I was upset. I was only really upset when I had to sit in my car and go someplace and I was smelling his piss. That's, I mean, but him telling me that he pissed in my car, I was like, okay. It was I just felt really annoyed. And right now I just feel really annoyed. The anger doesn't come until later when I'm actually forced to be in my own car, and it really pisses me off. And you know what's fucked up, Taj? I just got those seat covers from Grandpa, those brand new seat covers from Grandpa, and he pissed in my car.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Brand new. Though I mean, I've never bought seat covers before, but Mom said when she saw them, like those are like the really good ones, the more expensive kind. I was like, oh, that's nice. So I got a pretty good deal because I got it from Grandpa for free. Makes my car look a little bit nicer.
You was feeling like the man.
Wasn't feeling like the man, but I was just like, well, damn, it's better than looking at all these stains on my seats.
Yeah.
It at least looks like it's a little cleaner with these little seat covers on. But nah, this nigga got to piss on my car again. I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, at the same time, those are what the seat covers are for.
Not to be pissed in.
Yeah. Have to be
This
pissed.
nigga got issues, and I know the only reason he ends up doing it is because he's on some shit. Every time, the first time he showed up to the house, and he was just all red eyed and like he opens up my door and say, "Oh, my bad, son, I pissed in your car," and he was just like all kind of like jittery and was quick to get into the shower and stuff. I knew something was wrong with him just by looking into his eyes. I don't be around enough people that be on drugs to know what they look like, but I mean, like I knew something was up with him. And I suspected that was the case because I mean, like, it makes no sense for a grown man to piss inside a car. I mean, even if he said he went to Mississippi and came back, and I guess the long car ride, he ended up pissing in the car. But even still, you can stop at a gas station, you can pull over, you can piss on the side of the road somewhere. You don't piss in your son's car. I mean,
I mean, granted, you don't take
I
your
knew
son's
something was
car
up
out
with
of
him,
state without him
and
knowing.
I knew something was up with him when it happened the second time, and now for the third time, yes, that nigga is doing some shit. He's
But yeah, then I mean, like, you don't take your son's car out of state without him knowing in the first place. But
Yeah, you don't because mom asked me if she could borrow the car for the night. I gave the car to mom. This nigga tagged along with mom, caused a commotion, takes the car, and then keeps the car for the whole day without letting nobody know where he's at, not letting nobody know that he's gonna bring the car back. I know that bitch is gonna be on E too. That bitch is gonna be empty. Either it's not gonna have no gas in
that
the
should be
car.
clear because I know exactly how that feels.
Yeah, either there's not gonna be any gas in the car, or he's gonna put gas in the car and be like, "My bad, son, I pissed in your car, but I put some gas in there."
Nigga.
But I mean, it sounds like some shit he would do. But I honestly, I'm kind of thinking that he's just gonna bring it back without any gas in the car.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Uh, just play Final Fantasy. All my troubles will go away. No, it won't. It'll just keep you distracted.
Hardly the most fitting tribute for a dominant, is it? A rough-hewn stone with naught but a given name engraved on it. But my ancestors had only been here a matter of weeks when she passed. Every day was a struggle to survive. They had neither the time nor the energy to devote to a more elaborate memorial. Yet they spared what they could to grant her wish, that even in death she might continue to watch over her home.
She lived down there then, in the ruins.
All right, I'm back.
That's right. They were once the living
Yeah.
quarters for those who served up in the temple. When the Northern Thanes sent
I was just saying, I'm just gonna
this was where she and her
continue
refuge
playing
were.
Final Fantasy until the DLC is over.
Handmaidens, and a knight sworn to shield
You
her
ain't
from
anything to
harm.
eat.
No.
Of course, they were all gone by the time my ancestors arrived.
Yeah, no, there's
Fled or dead in the Western
wasn't able to
Lands.
make anything because there's no groceries in here, and yeah, Dad's had the car all day, so I wasn't able to really get anything. But I'm not complaining though, because I'm not especially hungry. I mean, I could eat, but I'm not, starving.
Well, I'll say it because I've been changing my diet for a much more cheaper shit or cheaper methods of eating. So like today I just went to the store. I went to Walmart because I ain't gonna lie, Ross just pissed me off. So I tried to go get me some damn bagels and cream cheese. I thought that'd be a cheap meal. They fucking bagels cost like fucking $8. They cream cheese costs like fucking $3. Wow, when I go to fucking Walmart, I can get some bagels for like $3, and I can get like a thing of cream cheese for like 220 something.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to live off that for a while.
Okay.
And uh I should be So like I just found out that my supervisor, he didn't know I lost my by Avonic.
Your boss didn't know that.
Yeah. Like the guy
So
who like be giving me jobs and shit. Yeah. So like the reason why he been so with me
if your boss doesn't know that you haven't been working, then he's a suck ass boss.
like the thing is like he assumed that
At least that
so
is
like
the
my
story
place
as
lost the
it's been
contract.
handed
He knew
down by
about that.
Haven.
What he didn't know is
There is
that we couldn't
nothing
work there
we can know.
anymore.
One known only to late.
Like he just
So
assumed that
so
we still
so 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 he knew that you no longer had the contract to work there, but he had no idea
no
that you were still working there.
no like he knew that Secure Sauce. He knew that they lost the contract to that place, but he thought that we I could still work there. I can still work there as like Securitas. I can still work there and still be a part of Securitas because that's just a normal thing that can happen. You like work at multiple security companies or whatever. Like you should be able to work at multiple security companies or like a place not owned by that, not with that security company as long as you like sound
That
like. But you,
that still doesn't really make much sense to me. I mean, he's the boss. Does he not check up on his people to make sure that they're finding appropriate jobs to get paid or whatnot? What I mean, I don't want to talk about cars right now, Elijah. You're pissing me off.
but yeah, but yeah, but yeah. The other, I don't know. Like I'm just real. I don't know because like when he brought it up, I was just like, wait, what? You don't know? You're like, don't know what? Nigga, what? I can't go back at Yvonne. He's like, why not? What? Did something happen? Like, well, you know how the place changed. Like, yeah. He's like, you should still be able to work there though. Like,
Did the people tell you to
oh,
stop going there?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They said like what they said was I can still work there. It's just that I just can't work at Securitas anymore. Like, I can't be a part of Securitas if I work at Evonik.
I see.
Yeah, I was gonna like, but that's fucked up. But
Shula and myself. Some years after Issei's passing, you see, my grandmother came here to tend the grave and found a stranger kneeling before it. A knight, dressed head to toe in plate. She asked of him who he was and whence he had come, but received no
but yeah,
answer.
I
The
told him
only
everything. He
words
said
he
like,
spoke were, "Tell
well,
me true,
shit.
whose
I didn't know about
grave
that,
is
but you know
this?"
what? I'm
So
gonna
she
try to
told
find
him
you. I'm gonna
of how her people
find
had
you a new
met and
place.
cared for Issei, and how
ASAP
she had died.
and shit.
His only
Yeah, but
reaction was
yeah,
to stare up at the air of hours in silence.
no.
Then he left, never to be seen again.
You said he was wearing plate. Was it black and gold?
I went to her yesterday.
Do you know something of him?
When we went up to the Air of Hours to unravel the spell, we were set upon by a
Damn,
shade in the
nigga.
shape of a knight in full plate. It manifested in front of the Vare, and in its ether, I felt Shiva,
Uh-huh.
the witch.
You think this may have
Why
been
the
the
fuck are
same
you
woman that
transforming
my
now?
grandmother met?
And
Issei's
you
knight.
fucking
I don't know.
what the fuck, you
Maybe.
big bitch?
All I can say for sure is it was intent on protecting her creation.
Or perhaps her spirit. What remained
What
of
the
her
fuck?
ether,
Ah!
preserved in the Vare. Perhaps His spirit too
What the fuck is he doing,
unraveled in her
bruh?
spell, frozen in an eternal vigil.
Till we ended it.
If the shade you fought was Issei's knight, then ending it was the greatest gift you could have given him. Now he can return to the sea, to be with his lady once more.
Dodge. I'm waiting for you to do something big.
And if his spirit should ever return here to visit her grave, I shall ask his name, that I might carve it in the stone next to hers.
Bruh, fucking stop!
We might be together. Once and for all.
Bruh. Oh my god, what the fuck is this nigga? Alright. I just made to the Leonia Tower Bridge, and there's this fucking fat nigga that this is a part of that damn duo or whatever. I mean, he's easier than his fucking like he.
Found her. They're almost at the gate. But they won't be coming any closer.
Tall one. I ain't find no tall nigga. I'm finding a fat nigga. Well, rapier. The tall one. The tall one. The guys can't pass. This nigga something else.
You got a job? Oh.
That should buy Haven some time at least.
Clive, are you all right?
Fine. We've taken care of the immediate threat.
I was worried I was going to lose you both. Talor, he took a sudden turn for the worse.
What?
No, he's hanging on. I fear the Tombury King may have begun the cursing ritual again.
Yeah.
I can't imagine their being here as a coincidence.
Bruh.
I think it might...
If it is, it won't be for long. Get back to Talor.
My thanks. I shall pray.
So I didn't. All right, bro. All right, bro. No.
Run like the wind. More of them. Come on then.
Bro, what the fuck? I died.
An audience with your king.
All right, dog.
You deserve a rest.
Yeah, like, can I just run past this nigga? I can't. Alright.
Another group. They don't look very regal.
Press the wrong fucking button.
Nigga, I ain't got no damn sleep skills.
Oh, you got sleep apnea.
Ready, go?
Sleep paralysis.
Time to fight.
Force that feet.
Man, you're fucking up my groove, man. Come on. There should be a switch to make NPCs stop attacking. Damn.
This is no time to ride.
Faster. Be safe. Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
I was supposed to be going over to Grandpa's house and helping clean up his yard today, too.
You're supposed to?
Guess I'm just gonna have to do that tomorrow in a piss-smelling car. Yes. Or at least that's what my grandma said.
Still no sign of the king. Could Fanad have been wrong?
I can't hold it.
There's dozens of them. The king must be close. We'll have to take care of his followers first.
Oh my goodness. Oh, come on.
That's a lot of Tombres.
You're finished.
Shouldn't there be like a little video thing that like shows me how to get the achievement? Come on, man. Maybe that just makes things too easy.
Out here, anyway. But beastmen do like...
Strike 3 or more enemies with tidal attacks. while using unlimited ammunition following a quick refill.
Well, I'll be damned.
What?
It even has a crown. Sorry, Your Majesty, but your reign ends here.
Well, you're not even doing me.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Oh, look at this shit.
Long way, genius.
Wait, what?
You are.
E.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's my grandma calling. Probably with more bad news. Hello? Yes, ma'am? No. Nope. Hello? What's going on? Is she okay? Is she crying?
Oh,
Hmm. Okay. All right, and as if things weren't bad enough, my mom is crying now because Octavia and Denia wanted to gang up on my mom in a fucking argument, and then my dad wants trying to square up with her too. Now my grandma wants me to call grandpa. Now he's gonna get mixed into it. It's just so much. don't know what the argument between Denai and Octavia. I don't know what that's about. But I don't know. Dad popping off on Mom sounds wrong to me because it's like, nigga, you took my car, you pissed in it, and she was I know she's pissed off. She's pissed off for me. I know the whole conversation started because she's pissed off for me. The fact that he took my car and he pissed in it again. That's some disrespectful shit, you know. So Dad trying to square out with her. That's wrong. But I don't know what Octavia and Denia's deal is. I'm getting sick of them because they're two fucking adults living in my mom's house with no jobs. Oh, I don't even need to call my grandpa. He's calling me now. Here, y'all be quiet. I might put it on speakerphone depending on what he says. Sir? Yes, sir. I didn't even know you had my car. I let Mom borrow my car and he took it. I mean, sometimes I'm something. Yeah, I know that, Grandpa. But sometimes I like to help my mom out. On my end, I mean, I'm fine, but I'm pretty much left in the dark. There's some stuff going on down at Grandma's house that I don't know about. Some arguments brewing or whatnot. I don't know. Right. Yeah. All right. Good night. Oh shit!
Supposed to happen like this.
It's us or them.
That's annoying. He teleported out? You fuck.
Y'all watch the video I sent to the group chat?
Too slow.
No, let me see what happens if I roll past this nigga. Oh. Thank you. I can't just go right past him. Alright, that's nice. Oh, finally! Yo, no, hold on, hold on. This shit is actually broken. Oh, now this nigga's free. Hold up.
It's done. Which means the curse should be broken.
Clive!
Okay, look on him.
Is it done then?
It is. I was going to ask if there had been any change to Law's condition, but judging by that smile on your face, I think I already know the answer.
You do? Law, he's back!
Thank you, my lord. I can never repay you for everything you've done for me. I owe you my life.
I'm just glad the curse is lifted.
No!
There is one thing I'd like to know, though. If you don't mind my asking. What made you seek the Tombury's help in the first place?
Oh, that, well, you deserve to know. It was years ago now, back in my trading days. The Sons of Greek arrested me in Oriflamme, chained me up in a lightless cell with a great sword hung over my head, ready to fall if I didn't confess.
But yeah, like, I ain't gonna, they were not playing when they said you sleep. I'm like, man, what the fuck is sleep gonna do? Damn, sleep do a lot.
So eventually they just let me go. And I never told a soul. Tried to forget it ever happened. But then you came along and the sight of your sword brought it all flooding back. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't hardly breathe, and I thought that if I gave my old chain to the Tomburys, maybe they could take all that pain away. All that anger. But it only made it worse.
Oriflamme has fallen. And the men who tortured you likely fell with it.
If only I'd known, I might have spared everyone a lot of trouble. I'd convinced myself that you were like them, that all outsiders were the same, but you're not. Far from it. Thank you, son. Thank you.
Bitch ass nigga.
Clive, there's something I need to tell you. After we parted ways on the path to the cloak, I went straight back to Tlor and explained to him what you were doing on his behalf. And just like that, his pain began to fade.
What do you mean? Just like that? The Tombury King would have still been alive. I had to contend with dozens of his minions before I found him.
Then, perhaps one of them warned him of your coming and he broke off his ritual. Or, perhaps, knowing that an outsider was fighting for him was what lifted the weight from Tlor's heart. I know, from experience, that many illnesses are not wholly physical, but of the spirit, at least in part.
Was there ever really a curse then? Or was Tlor simply suffering from the pain of his memories? And the guilt of what he'd done? For all the difference it makes. I suppose we'll never know.
Maybe not. But this much I do know. It was your strength and your selflessness that healed his heart in the end.
First off, well done.
I'll be sure to tell my healer friend when I get home.
Is that everything I need?
What is it you want?
I'm missing foods.
Till next time, then.
That's two missions.
How many times do we have to tell you?
You're back!
So? Did you find the fiend that attacked me and young Eirik?
I did. It won't be...
Yes!
Only because you warned me of its existence.
First mark of
Not
death.
that you should ever have learned of its
Stargazer
existence,
heirloom.
but all's well that ends well, I suppose.
What was it, anyway?
A manifestation of Leviathan's power. When we visited Wallius in the Surge, he was angry and afraid. The Icon summoned these creatures for his protection. Though why one would be wandering the ruins of Riversmeet, I don't know.
Maybe it was looking for his mum. That's where she
Oh
died,
no! Oh
wasn't
my
it?
fucking
The
god.
falls.
The Falls?
Aye. When they took her baby, she threw herself off the top. We
I
go there
didn't
once a
cuss.
year to pay our respects. The whole
What I
village.
say? I did
We
not say
make
shit.
is a part of its master's spirit, but Wallius wouldn't have been aware of what had happened to his mother.
Hello.
Would he?
Well, either way, you did us a favor
Alright,
putting
done
that
with
thing to
that. I guess I
rest.
go back
Aye.
to Ronnie.
I heard the tributary can fell an ibex from 100 cases.
Back so soon, brother? Did your quarry prove less elusive than Shula reported it? Or more?
Yamila introduced us to her sister. The poor woman could hardly lift her head. Much like me after we returned from Rosalith.
Man. And like, that's fucked up. Usually my cup bought Chinese food today. Wait, where the fuck Ronnie go?
Dang, I want some Chinese food.
My lord, did all proceed as planned?
It did. Here. One Geaver tongue. As promised.
Uh-oh. Grandma's calling again. Hello?
Oh, so the dad got your car? Deontay?
No, man. This one. What would I be able to get? And okay. And mom is still here? Okay. Right.
The road.
Oh, okay. Okay. Right.
Toronto. And you know what? Honestly, how these niggas that front off know I wanted a miniature Ronnie. These niggas are so thoughtful. I was saying, how these niggas at Front Soft always knew I wanted a miniature Ronnie? These niggas are so thoughtful. Your head, tarnish required ahead. The hell is this? Oh, what? Oh! Is this a fight? Oh my god, what the? Bruh. Oh, this is what they mean by trio. Oh, we traded. Man, fuck. But you still alive. Badness.
Thank you. I shall add it to the broth at once. By your leave, tributary.
If there is anything else that we can do to help, you need only ask.
No, no. You've already done more for my family than I can ever repay.
Just as you have, Clive, for my family. I only regret that I have nothing to offer you in return but my gratitude.
It's more than enough. Besides, I'm no less grateful to you.
For what?
For welcoming my friends and I into your midst. For showing us how your people live. For reminding me that the world we strive to create, where bearers can live alongside their fellow men in peace and comfort, is no mere fantasy.
I'd hardly call it comfort. Every day is a struggle. Though we do at least struggle together, it's true.
As must we all. I only ask that you remember the cost of using your gifts as a bearer. I know that you feel it's your duty to do whatever you can to help your people. But you have a child to think about now. And Wallis has lost enough.
I shall bear that in mind.
That's all I ask. Oh, and if there is anything else that we can do to help, well, you know.
Thank you. Truly.
It is good to have a bath.
No, it has to be him.
What has to be who? If you, don't mind my asking.
Oh, what?
It's not your asking, I mind. It's my explaining. But I don't see any other way around it. You see, when a baby is born here, we hold a ceremony to welcome them. The rite of immersion, we call it. But I don't know whether Wallius was ever afforded that courtesy. What is abundantly clear, though, is that my ancestors never welcomed him as one of us. And I want to change that. The problem is, the ceremony requires 3 ministrators. The baby's parents and a witness. As tributary, the role of witness would normally fall to me. But being Wallius's closest living relative, I must play the role of mother.
So you want me to serve as witness in your stead?
That's right. A witness must be a trusty guardian, ready to steer the child through the stormy waters of life and on to tranquility. Which is why I thought of you.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, Clive.
So, if you will serve as mother and I's witness, who will take on the father's role?
I have a
Oh
younger
my god, I
brother.
can't fucking eat this bitch.
He should be making ready for the rite as we speak, though whether he is or not. Let me introduce you.
Please do. If he's anything like his sister, I'm sure we'll get on famously.
I'll bid him come to the Witten Hall. Will you wait for us there?
Gladly.
Reckon my steel's just as good as any. Till next time, then.
Clive, my brother.
If it isn't my old mate Sid!
You?
So you do remember me, even stripped of my cunning disguise? I'm touched.
You two know each other.
My friends and I crossed paths with your brother on our hunt for the dusk crystals, during which we saved his life. 3 times, was it?
3, 4, who's counting? All I know is when Shula mentioned she'd called in Sid the Outlaw to help young Walyas, I could be sure that the little rascal was in safe hands. I mean, having seen you in action back at the tower, I know exactly what you're capable of.
So the mercenary you met in the Sage Spire, that was Clive. And he saved your life? That's a rather different story from the one you told me. And a far likelier one at that. It would appear my family owe you twice over. Whether they admit it or not. Honestly, Fammy, would it kill you to tell the truth once in a while?
What? I said sorry, didn't I? How about we save the, recriminations until after the ceremony, eh?
Speaking of which, what does this ceremony involve exactly?
It's simple, really. We each say a short prayer and anoint the child's head with holy water.
Nothing too onerous, then.
Not about the rite itself, no. But it does call for some preparation. One of the witness's responsibilities is to collect the holy water, you see. 3 phials for the 3 ministrators, each taken from a particular place. Don't worry, though. It's not as if you have to go alone. I can show you the way.
I'd appreciate that.
Samuel, you stay here and ready the Witten Hall.
Leave it to me.
If there's anything Jill and I can do to assist you.
We'd be glad to help.
Thank you both. All right then, let's get started, shall we? There are 3 types of holy water that we must collect. The water of the mountain, of the river, and of the sea. We take the water of the mountain from the spring atop Maiden's Mark, the water of the river from the course that flows through the ruins of Riversmeet, and the water of the sea from the shallows of Tail. Here are the phials we'll be using in the ceremony. I'm ready to leave whenever you are.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
We can can collect the water of the river from here.
All right. Thanks, Cal.
The water of the river represents life. It is constantly moving, constantly changing. And though its course may twist and turn or branch into 1,000 separate streams, it always flows in the same direction, from source to sea, beginning to end.
Like time. What of Wallius, then? When your ancestors froze him, did they remove him from the River of Life?
They did. Like an ice-bound pool that didn't thaw for 80 summers. But now he's free to, and you and I shall flow with him, for we are all but drops of water in the great river of life.
I find that thought oddly reassuring.
Go on.
A drop of water might seem insignificant on its own, but as a part of a torrent, it makes me believe we humans might just stand a chance.
I believe we might. Take care not to spill it.
Right. Let's save that for the ceremony.
Fly, Ambrosia. Stay back! I'm warning you!
Someone's in trouble. Come on.
Help! What help? Nobody's coming to... Help?
We're here to help.
Keep its attention on us.
Not all of that.
Huh? Sir? Alright.
Too slow.
Here we go, guys. Hey, Dad, you have peed in the car again? You have peed in the car again?
Don't beat me up. Please don't beat me up. Your mom said your mom said you fight.
No, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm just a little upset, but I mean,
You know what? It ain't bad.
is Mom all right? Hey. No, I've been trying to call her. She hasn't been picking up the phone.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Someone's in trouble. Come on. Run like the wind.
Help! What help? Nobody's coming to...
Keep its attention on us.
Nothing more than that.
Nice try.
Is anyone hurt?
Oh, Sid! Thank all the clouds in the heavens you came.
You saved us. Again.
Would you two care to explain what you're doing up here?
The chief sent us to fetch incense for the ceremony. So the Witten Hall smells nice. For the little Ben.
You mean to tell me you braved this den of deadly beasts for some tree sap?
You don't have to do everything he says, you know.
Or if you must, at least have the good sense to ask one of our hunters to accompany you.
We're sorry.
It's fine. Just go back to the village before you get yourselves into any more trouble.
Right you are.
Oh, and thanks and that.
Remind me to give my brother a cuff round the ear when we get back. Right then. Let's collect this water, shall we?
Hello? You guys there? Just went quiet all of a sudden.
The rain that falls on the mountain emerges here in these springs.
Yeah, what my dad said though, right?
Source of the river.
Yeah.
The source of life.
Precisely. Just one more file to go then.
Say what?
Ready, go? Faster!
This path leads down to the coast. Usually we keep this gate shut tight, but since this is a special occasion...
You deserve a rest.
Thank the tides the weather held. This place can be treacherous when the waves are high. If it weren't for the holy water, no one would ever come down here.
I'll be sure to watch my step.
Water flows to the sea, then rises into the clouds. Just like life, the end is not the end, only a new beginning. My ancestors chose this place because it was where the first boat landed.
And it's a good thing they didn't land closer to the surge.
Quite.
The water of the sea. I still can't help but be awed by it.
Oh? All that wave ever made me feel was pity and sorrow for the innocent life trapped inside it. The child my great-grandfather sacrificed to try to change his people's fate. It was wrong, an unforgivable sin. But I often wonder, will my descendants ever forgive me for what I have done? As tributary, I've faced many difficult choices. And though I've always striven to do what's best for my people, here we live in poverty, hidden away from the world. So have my choices denied them a better life, just as my ancestors denied Walyas his?
No. You would not forcibly sacrifice one of your people to save the others. You do the best you can for all of them, as do I. We share in their woes, just as we share in their joys. And the most we can do is try to bring them more of the latter.
Aye, you're right. And try I shall, to bring all of my people a better tomorrow. Walyas included.
Then I wish you luck. If my time with the boy is any indication, he's going to be quite a handful.
Then we must start as we mean to go on, and give him the very best welcome we can.
Where to next, then?
Back to the village, to find out if my brother has made the necessary preparation.
We have the holy water. Is everything else in place?
All ready to go. Told you you could count on me.
Then let us begin. Famiel, have your men summon everyone to the Witten Hall.
Right you are.
Shula, wait. I don't know the words.
Don't worry. There aren't many of them. We'll have time enough to practice before people arrive. My friends, we are gathered here today to welcome this child into our community by the rite of immersion, as has been our custom since the first reign. As tributary, I would normally perform the rite with the child's parents, but Walyas's mother and father returned to the sea long ago. So I and my brother Famiel shall serve as his family, while the one who returned him to us shall bear witness in my stead. Clive, if you would step forward.
Like the rain that falls on the mountains tall, are we born.
Like the river that flows through the valleys below, do we live.
Like the boundless sea, where the currents run free, do we die, and to the clouds then rise again.
The circle of water is the circle of life. And today, from the heavens falls rain anew. This child, Walias, now joins our stream, and he shall flow with us from the mountains to the sea. You played your part to a T, Clive. Thank you. It means a lot to us.
I was honored to be asked. And terrified I'd miss.
Now that you're part of the family, young Walyas, my lad. Uncle Samuel can teach you the ways of the world.
Oh no, he can't.
Eh?
Don't be so hasty. Your brother's knack for self-preservation might serve him well.
All right, I'm back.
Ha! You are never going to let me live that down, are you?
Bathroom. That the head there for a child water slide.
I'm gonna raise Walias as if he were my own. Teach him everything I know.
Oh,
about life,
giant spider ants!
people, and our past. But with all the mother crystals gone, he will grow up in a world without comforts. One where we only have ourselves and each other to rely on.
I'd say your people are better prepared than most to survive in such a world, Shula.
Bro, I'm not gonna be doing no damn chimera ants. Damn, big ass bitches.
Only if nature continues to smile on us. If we were to lose her gifts, we'd be left
Then
with
y'all got
nothing.
flying ants? Oh, hell no.
Yes. But it needn't come to that. Not if we can stop the spread of the blight.
Y'all can keep that shit. That's on the game.
So long as we can save a single patch of soil.
Bro, get your ass down from there.
For a new world. One where we can all be free.
Perhaps then we might finally be able to step out from behind our curtain.
Where you going, nigga?
Till that day comes.
The hell is that?
Tide.
Thank you. We should be on our way.
Well, you be careful out there.
Aye, you steer clear of trouble now.
Likewise.
Alright, so you got poison.
We must be the first outsiders to have witnessed that rite in over a century.
First off, run back to
Walias has been waiting
Grace.
for it for nearly as
Nigga,
long.
where?
He seemed pleased to be finally rejoining the family.
Now all we have to do is save that family.
Ah.
To change our river's course.
What is it you want?
Where's the Grace was, nigga?
Till next time, then.
Close global work. Alright, that's
Reckon Shula's thinking.
alright. I made to knock Stella.
got something to ask, ask. Off you go then.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? All yours.
There's a beware of sniper.
All done?
Who's that? Oh! Oh, this the sniper. We're talking about. Oh, honestly, that's how I'm just for real. Like, that's how I feel about most filler and post time skip as a whole. And like, yeah, the weapon. I wonder what kind. Oh, I got the wing of ass too. Oh, okay, that's where you get that. All right. How the fuck do I get down? Ah, Iron Sail River. Damn, that shit hurt. Yay! What the fuck? You didn't give me all right. You didn't give me a second fucking Sombra smithing stone. You gay as hell. I don't even know where I'm at. Got
Fly, Ambrosia.
climbing out the Irons of the River.
Don't get surrounded.
Gravity Stone fan. Good look. Gravity Stone chunk. And shit. Got 600 of these. I can't call out torn. What place are you at? What's the name of your place? Where the hell am I? How the hell I get out of here? Oh, that's how.
Thanks, Cal.
See. You know, I like being underground. They're really generous with the smithing stones. That secret patch is at. I lost it.
Are you knocking on my door? Hello? Yeah?
What do you want? No scratches, all right? Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you.
Sir?
And?
What is this?
Muthos. You plumbed the very abyss, yet still you hunger. We are impressed.
Is that so?
Not again.
a grace mimic?
Is ours, and now it is yours.
I saw something called a
Consider
grace
it
mimic.
a gift from us to you, a taste of things to come.
You still think I'm going to be your vessel?
Also, this Great Blade Phalanx, I ain't gonna lie, I really do like it. I do like kind of that shit. You can even be looking at somebody and it'll go target someone to something else. Like it'll hit, it's like it could possibly like hit behind you and shit. Like someone trying to sneak up on you or some shit like that. Where the hell am I? I don't like you graces now. Oh, fucking late. Iron Soul River, the River Well Depths, Iron Soul River in Maine. Goes up, but where? Now I'm curious.
You hear me? I will never be yours!
There's no grace.
Too slow.
You, who ever rail against our gifts, remain all too eager to avail yourself of them. Perhaps you require more time to reflect.
The grace. Business we go.
What? Sure. Sure. Yeah. Sweet and spicy. Sweet and spicy. Huh? Uh, dark pepper. Fanta.
Oh, cool! I found Flame Cleanse Me. I found Flame Cleanse Me. Why not a Cure Scarlet Rot? Oh, these motherfuckers, man! I fucking hate these damn little heads or whatever. The little head that shoot out fire and shit. That thing be pissing me off. So that's where I came from. So I'll go through there. Right, back on the road. Oh shit! Oh shit! Dude, I don't want to get off.
Well, whenever you just watching my broadcast.
No. That required a head, then enemy a head.
Sir,